Hey, I don't have a mic set up on that one. I'm the Expert Layman, and I'm going to be doing some Smite farming today. Make sure I am audible. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's coming through, so it should be okay. Was out here earlier today, spent an hour, and got 9 Primal waters and some change. And considering I didn't, there were people getting in the way, and there was I was competing with another person. Shouldn't be hard at all to hit 10. And I seem to be coming through just fine. Yeah, these were giving, oh shoot, I need to, oh, looks like it's good. So I shouldn't have much trouble hitting, 10 in an hour. I'm probably just going to go a half hour just to kind of demonstrate, but, this is a bit tedious. But the fact that I can't run out of mana because the mana I regen from killing exceeds the amount it takes to kill. Fairly simple math. I'm not going to be using any elixirs or food buffs or anything. So let's get it started. Still going to be playing around, seeing how big a smite crit I can get, but you gotta have little games to play to keep yourself entertained. That seems a bit loud. Down a little more. You don't want to be hearing my game twice. Because I don't play on, with headphones. Like, they get to me after a while. And perhaps I like to, neurotically play around with volume settings. It's just one of the things, if it wasn't that, it'd be something else. I may as well direct it at something useful. Yeah, I had 10 more primals to make the last piece of my... Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh, well, maybe that's not what he's here for. What is he doing? Like, really? Somebody came out to farm and just jumped right in front of me right on the stream? How do you even mad? That's kind of funny. Or it would have been. Well, my bags are empty, but you can... It'll keep track. See, 1 moat. I only have 1 moat. We'll see, maybe I'll just let the moat stack up, and then when I'm done, I'll just click them all so you can see... I don't know if it shows when you combine them. Oh, at any rate, I should probably still just... You had to go deeper in the water when there are other people here, but if you can run along the shore, it does go a bit faster. Although that isn't always possible. Yeah, that what is the Shadow Weave robe? Something like, what is it, 16? There's a couple weirdos out here. Okay, other than me. And that range thing. Where's the bar scale a little bit with range? Surge of light, surge of light, surge of light. I love doing the holy fire, and then you just take like half their health all at once. Oops. I'm not demonstrating the peak of efficiency here. These are going for 15 or 16 gold on the auction house right now. So, simple math. If I can do 10 in an hour, it's 150 gold an hour plus, the vendor crap. And I got a few greens out. If you just kill large numbers of mobs, you're gonna walk away with greens. It's just there's no way around it. Yeah, I know there's a couple more back there, but it's gonna cause backtracking. Okay, holy fire! Why did I do that? Yeah, I got every... I got like one tick out of that dot. Also nice to be undead. It's kind of hard to... God damn it. There's somebody else out here. I should have brought more light feathers. This does speed it up too. See, I think I shouldn't get knocked out of levitate. Unless I take damage. Yeah, there's definitely somebody else out here. They should be all along here. Yep. It's like 1:30 server time. Who would have expected, you know... I'm not stopping for one. I tabbed to one of the other ones. So if I wanted to compete with people, I would have stayed out here during the day. All this stuff faster than my 12-second cooldown on Shadow Word Death. It's always best to let them get to you before they die. I know there's kind of a... I don't know, it's kind of nice to waste them before they can even touch you, but... if you can just click on them to loot, it saves you time. If he wasn't right there... Of course, as soon as you head for him, he swims away. I seem to be a bit off. I had some fun today. I took my Warlock into Shadow Labyrinth and just tore that place up. 700 average DPS, and it wasn't just like Seed of Corruption spams. I pulled 900 DPS on Murmur without anybody buffing my damage. There's a lot of freaking people out here right now. There's more people out here now than when I came in the afternoon. I'm gonna go farm something else. This is wild. For it to be this empty, there's got to be at least 2 or 3 people out here. You know, assuming one of them wasn't me. Oh. That's a lot of time people like will farm not because they really need the thing. It's just they like to compete with other people for stuff. And to be honest, there were many times when I was farming and I was getting bored and I was about to leave, and then somebody else came like, oh, these are mine, and like suddenly I have a rebirth of drive to keep farming. So I'm not immune, it's just that's not what I come out here for. This is really unfortunate because they should be all like along here. I shouldn't have to move very far. I can kill him, but it takes a while, and he didn't even drop a single mote, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that again. Right out of range, just... Oh, I guess there's a respawn wick. Bit of a respawn wait going on here. That's okay. That just means I have stuff to kill now, although it wasn't the most efficient kill. Being able to run on top of the water and hold your breath for a really long time, or not need oxygen. I'm not sure how the lore works, but you wouldn't think undead would need to breathe at all, but I suppose I gotta balance it somehow. I guess your restored humanity, or whatever, you know, is what makes you vulnerable to fear, and you kind of need to breathe and whatnot. If you step away. Being underwater really screws with your depth perception too, or at least it does mine. Also, you know, the underwater level is always the least liked level, so being unpleasant is probably why these are worth more, because people don't like... Well, I don't like it. I mean, I'd prefer to be up on land killing stuff, but for 5 more... for 50% more, because I think the other primals, I don't know about fire or mana, but the others seem to be going for about 10. Oh, nice. Come on. Yeah, I haven't actually run a dungeon with him in a while. I was so dumb. That lock I did on my the run I did on my warlock, I would have stayed on my priest if I'd have known that they were going to have a ret pally. That 10% sanctity aura, and then the freaking... the judgment of the crusader. I probably could have seen a 3k smite. Oh my god, a 3k smite. I want to see that. I want to post it somewhere and have people call it fake. It is really unfortunate that, you know... Yeah, that doesn't mean it's his, it just means... Also, might encourage him to leave. And he's wiped out this whole side. Okay, well, the stream's kind of a flop. Probably not bots. Oh my god, it's just a wasteland. Yeah, I might just call this early. This is ridiculous. The way this makes money is that you pull... I'm just pulling one after another. Having to ride around and hunt for them is not efficient. What could I do with this stream? What I think I'm going to do here is just cut back the other way. He's going to reset. I know that range a little too well. Comes from doing a lot of herding. Now, it seems like it might have been better to take him at the time, but having them at maximum range when you start this really makes it a lot more efficient. Yeah, screwed up there because I'm supposed to let them get all the way to me. Fish. I thought it was an elemental spawn behind me. It seems like they filled it a little bit more since I went past. Also, if that hunter's still here, I want him to hit a dead zone. Get back here. Oh, I think I had the headless horse in my head where he's talking to his own head somehow. Get back here, you idiot. It's like, where's the sound coming from? That isn't the mouth on the head? Then I got my headless horseman headpiece for my warrior. Oh, and then after the run, with my warlock, I saw that it was a pretty good group, and I usually need a break after a run. Then I went in and tanked it on my warrior. No CC, didn't mark any CC. Tanked all of Shadow Labs as a warrior with no CC. I think that's pretty badass. Now, I probably would have if there were two mages, and at least one of them had the improved Blizzard, which is awesome. Because I can basically just try to hold on to stuff, and as soon as they turn and start heading for someone, I got a bunch of different things I can hold them with. I can either stun them or taunt them, hit them with a mocking blow. And all I got to do is control the chaos. Something that... Weird. So I just got to keep them off people long enough for them to die. And usually, you know, one will break... from the blizzard, generating more threat than me. But they usually break one at a time. And I'm just, like, cycling through like mad, like... Ooh. Weird. At first I thought a primal mana, just a straight primal mana job. Like, I didn't think that happened. And it doesn't. Okay, maybe for the finish of the stream, I'll solo the elite, and he's got like 30,000 health. He's no slacker. And bad luck could make it go sideways, but probably be okay. I can't imagine doing this without being spec'd for range. Now, 6 yards may not seem like a whole lot, but it makes a huge difference to your efficiency. Well, I did not put a bubble on. Maybe I'll get lucky. Ah. Resist. Maybe I should have a little bit more hit. I just like playing with the trinkets. I haven't seen the sign of that hunter in a while. I don't even pay attention to my breath bar. Not much point. I'm not gonna have to travel very far if I need some air. I'm gonna mix it up a little. Can't always use Shadow Word Death. I think for some reason I thought it was on cooldown. Also, if I actually get close to using the whole breath meter, that must mean I'm doing pretty good as far as efficiency. Something's kept me down here this long. Back here. I'm gonna have to pop up here, so I think I'll go hit that one on the right. I'll go through 2 kills before I get my breath back. And dealing with the water can be a little disorienting, and a lot of people don't want to do it. And like I was saying earlier, I think that's a big part of what's driving up the price of these, just because it's a pain in the ass. Maybe not at pain, maybe at the level of pain in the ass, definitely annoying. Are you starting to see what the population looks like when they're not all gone? More than enough to keep you busy. Now, if he's swimming away now, he might be on his way back. God, they're so annoying the way they do that. And I know it's random, but so many times it feels like they're just, like, running away from me on purpose. Oh, nope, the hunter's still here. I see a hunter's mark over there. That's where a hunter will lose a lot of his efficiency, because he still has to run to his target to loot it. If you can get them to come to you while you're killing it, that's optimal. I would say, like, a druid, you'd think a druid would be really efficient down here because they can swim between stuff, but you have to measure that against the fact they still have to go to their target to fight it. And as soon as I'm within like 36 yards, I can start the killing, and during the killing, they come to me. So if they were like sparsely populated, the druid would definitely be better. Assuming they had like really nice gear and they could kill things quickly, and they were Spec to do that. He's definitely taking longer to kill stuff than me. And the thing with the hunter is, you know, you can kill this stuff quickly, but your mana goes down. But then you can put your aspect of the Viper on, but then you don't kill stuff as quickly. Or aspect of the Viper gives you mana back for each hit. And a hunter can't do this. I'm meaning to try to keep my shadow word death on reserve for tapping mobs, because it's great for that. It's even better than the arcane shot. Arcane shot has to travel there. I gonna resist? Yeah, I did. Yeah, the mixed scrolling combat text is great for being more aware of what's going on. Like, there's this unbridled rage ability with warriors. And the way it's praised, it sounds like it's a thing that can happen, and as you rank up in it, it can happen more frequently. Did I hit him with the same thing twice? If we're going to do the mob tapping thing... Okay. Alright. Give me a flash of light. Thank you. Oh, wow. Normally I'd bubble. There's another way to do this. It will usually break on the first smite. A little jumpy there. Should have waited for him to get to me. I gotta flash the light off the Shadow Word Death. That's awesome when that happens. I'm afraid to look at like how few I got in a half an hour. But I suppose I can still do the elite solo at the end here. Thought he was closer. Don't. Yeah, I just barely made my surge of light. Uh-huh. He'll be back. These are my elementals. Where is he? Sorry, there's no playing nice when you're competing for farming elementals. They aren't going to be nice. Mining nodes are a little different. No, the other one. Oh, screw it. This is the one I can see. One good thing about tanking, you kind of get used to like being in awkward positions. There's a lot of times where you need to like basically have your back up against the wall, which, you know, jacks your camera. To unlimited mana mode. No surge of lights. This is... I think I got some loot over there. Oh, he just dragged it along. Huh. Okay. Hunters. And I'll loot it right in front of him. Oh, I'm sure he loves that. I think he's still going to get it first because he's ahead of me. Yeah. And the cool thing about the pulling over, it doesn't generate any threat. Oh, I think I'm demonstrating how competition will keep you invested in, and my 30-minute buffs have run out. Time to look at the damage. I betcha I only have maybe 3 or 4. Okay. I have 3.9, yeah. That's unfortunate, but it's basically what I would have predicted if I'd known there was somebody else out here. But as I said, I will go fight that elite. Don't think I'll need it, but yeah, my mana potions just seem to keep stacking up. What is it? Alluvian? Okay, that's... Definitely want this. And this. Kinda wish my Shadow Fiend was up. That should be fine. You know, I will wait for my trinkets at least. And get a good burst off at the beginning. Okay. 5 seconds on trinkets. Be in range. He is. Bubble. Fire. Double trinkets. Open with the holy fire. As soon as he breaks the bubble, I'll apply the dots. Which will not take long. 2 shots, maybe. Or 1 shot. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Well, that changes things a little. It does have a slow swing, though, so that does help. Yeah, without the freaking... I'll play it safe. And I wish I had that, Come on. Yeah. But I did get... Oh, I can switch to that other screen. Did get 60 of the grays. I've got quite a few grays. You know what? Maybe I'll just see what the value of the grays are, because, like... That gives me another 1.9 primal manas in cash. Well, then technically I did make it. Because if your goal is to farm, is to go out and at the end have a certain number of a certain thing, well, then I succeeded. Okay. 16. Two gold, 2.3 gold, 2.3 gold, 2.3 gold, 0.7 gold, 2.5 gold, and a green that'll be spinning, and then another 2 gold. Yeah. Yeah, I picked up about 17 gold in cash drops plus the green, which would be worth another 2.5. So, yeah, if I'd have turned, you know, my vendor trash into primals, I would have been over 5. But I wanted to hit over 5 without the vendor stuff. So yeah, definitely. If there's nobody up there to compete with, definitely get 10 of those an hour, plus probably another 20 gold. No, more than 20. If I got like almost 20 gold in a half an hour, and the killing was that efficient, it'd probably be closer to, you know, 40-ish gold with the vendor drops. So close to 200 gold an hour if there wasn't anybody else there. That is pretty freaking good. I am the expert layman, and I think I am going to call an end to the stream. This has been Smite Spec, Priest Farming Live. 10 primals an hour, allegedly. I am the expert layman. You all have a great day.